All right, guys, welcome to Foreign Blood, Not Foreign Lies. That's right. Granny's looking like a whole little muff bucket right now. You know, Granny don't feel like getting pretty every day, all day. And I'm not going to, because at the end of the day, Granny is a tomboy, y'all. Granny don't care about none of this. Everybody already knows when Granny puts it on, she puts it on. But listen, Peach, let me tell you something. One thing we not gonna do no more, we not gonna sit here and bash our parents. Listen, all you other people might let you do it, but as a woman, I'm not finna let you do it. We ain't finna bash our parents. Let me tell you something. Let's go worst case scenario. Let me put this in your mind. Worst case scenario. Grown woman of 100 kids. Listen, let's say your parents wasn't no good. Let's say they did. God rest your father in heaven. Let's say, and God bless your mother, because boy, I'd be miserable to be your mama. You lie on you? Boy, ooh, listen, let me say this. Let's just say worst case scenario, they weren't on their parenting the way they should have been. Let's just say that is the truth. Who is you? Wait a minute, who is you as a human to sit there and bash anybody when you ain't got your own shit together? Explain that to me. Who is you? What made you so perfect? When did you become perfect? Listen, that ain't for you to call out. I know you think that is, your mama ain't your property. Let me put you up on game. Your mama ain't your property. Your daddy ain't your property. You don't own them. You don't possess them. You came out your daddy's sack. You know what I'm saying? You came out of your mother's womb. They didn't come out of yours, sister girl. Listen, bad mother, good mother, bad father, good father. Who is you to say anything? What makes you better? What makes you what? The little girl that got put on and had to beg for a car from her subs. Listen, what made you better? Because you was so much on your shit, you and your man, you would have never had to embarrass yourself on all these social media sites to power up. You know, you knocking about what your mama did. My mama was in the street. Okay, and 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 what? And she did, and what? And so what? So what? So what? So what? Shake it off. Shake it off. If she did it, she didn't. If your dad did it or he didn't. If they wasn't the parents they need to be, so what? So what? Nobody owes you nothing, not even your parents. Let me help you to understand this. Life is so ugly where nobody, give me a second. Life is so ugly where nobody owes you nothing. You think we like to think, oh, our parents are obligated. Your parents ain't got to do shit. You happens every day. Happens every day. Happens every day. Not just to you, to millions of kids around the world. So don't think you any special. You you ain't. You ain't. So shake it off. Get over it. Move on from it. I wasn't there. I don't know if she was or wasn't. But what you doing by bashing her? Nothing. Nothing but staying in your feelings while she off trying to live and be happy. She not worried about you. Ain't nobody worried about you. You not worried about you. That's why you in this situation, because you ain't even worried about you. You ain't worried about your mental health. You ain't worried about your fitness. You ain't worried about cleaning your own house. You ain't worried about taking care of your own children. Everything there is in life to be a woman, you ain't worried about. So who is you to knock the next woman, the next person, when you ain't doing what it takes to be the civilized human being, mother figure that you need to be? You steady trying to knock somebody. You steady trying to knock somebody. It ain't shit to go spend some money in the store. What is that? What is that? That's done every day. What is that? What is that? What do you really think you doing? I'm sitting there watching you give those kids positive affirmations. That's why they sitting there laughing, because they know you don't even do that. You don't even do that. You sitting there, that just look fake. Your little girl sitting there smiling like, what we doing right here? I'm embarrassed. What is this? Because though you trying something, but you know what? You should these things you should have been doing. Well, you read it in a book. You read this in a book too, right? I know, sis.